And this is Coach Devin.
And in this video, we are talking about conventional deadlifts, one of the most exhilarating exercises you can do.
Love
Do you look forward to deadlift day or no?
I love pull day. You know,
you do?
I do.
I'm definitely not one to look forward to deadlift day. I always feel great after deadlifts, but it's never an exciting moment when I know I'm about to have to do deadlifts.
He's a squat guy. I'm team deadlifts. All right, so let's go ahead and kind of just go over starting technique here. The first thing I like to do when I step up to the bar is make sure that my shoelaces are in line with that bar. I want my feet underneath my shoulders, right? We're talking about conventional deadlifts today. There's also like several other kinds of deadlifts that you can do. You can do a sumo. There's an RDL, which is obviously not the same thing. And then there's also a stiff leg deadlift. Today we're just going over conventional. So again, shoelaces in line with that bar. Feet underneath my shoulders. I'm going to grab right outside my feet. So what I kind of like to do is take a thumb's length away from kind of where that metal hatching starts.
Now, how do you know if the bar's balanced?
If the bar is balanced?
Yeah, because I actually have seen it where someone comes up and the bar's tilted.
Well, so that's what I mean, is why I take that thumb's length away from kind of where that metal hatching starts, is how I know that I'm gripping it evenly, right? So I'm coming down here, taking that thumb's length away from the hatching, wrapping my hands, pulling my butt down. Now, with this, I want to make sure that my knees aren't coming over the bar, right? Because if they come over the bar here, that's when this pull up kind of leads to this scoop that we see people
do. And do it one more time, just so they can see. A lot of times people, when they do the deadlift, their hips go up first, and then they're pulling, and that's not what we want. We want a fluid motion with the body all together.
Exactly. We want that bar coming up in one straight line. So here's the mistake that people make. The knees come over the bar, and then we kind of scoop back. Not what we want, not good for the lumbar spine. Gets us into extension that we don't want. Here, nice and straight. Knees are right behind the bar. One of the cues that I like to have for my clients is to break the bar with my hands, right? So that's how it gets me a nice tight grip. That's how I pack my lats back and lift my chest a little bit. Here, breaking the bar, pulling my butt down slightly, nice and tight through the core. Big inhale, exhale as I stand up. And then slowly lowering down in good posture, right?
Yeah. So what would you say your tempo is going up and then down? Because you said slow, so do you have like certain seconds, or what would you say?
Kind of depends on what the goal is, right? We want to overload the eccentric movement if we're kind of trying to improve people's form, right? There are touch and go deadlifts, but I would say that that's for people that are more advanced, right? People that can brace their core really well, are able to get tension.
So the average person.
Say it again?
The average person coming in here, they just want to get some deadlifts, trying to get stronger. What would be your great tempo?
So I would say powerful up, like 1 second on the way up, probably anywhere from 3 to 4 seconds on the way down.
Okay, so a lot slower on the way down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andrew, let's go ahead and go over a dumbbell deadlift for people who are not quite comfortable with the bar yet.
Yeah, and actually the last thing I just want to say, if you want to go right back into the deadlifts, is making sure that your chest is high. That's one of the most important things, because you never want to round your back as you come up. So a good cue, keep that chest very, very high, and then when you pull, keep throughout the whole entire motion, keeping that chest, like I said, high again. Perfect.
Would you say lead with the chest?
Yeah, I mean,
it
really does. At the end of the day, to think about your chest always sticking high. A lot of people are on their backs. Again, but I mean, the barbell, and as you said with the dumbbell, can be very intimidating for someone. So a dumbbell is actually a great way. I do it a lot with my clients before we get into the barbell, even though it might be the same weight. It just mentally is like, okay, I can do this more than this. So something I love to do, put the dumbbell the dumbbell right between your feet, and then what you're going to do is the same motion. Now you're going to keep your chest very high, and then you're not, the one mistake that I see people do is they pull up with their arms. And so they're almost going like this, and that's the last thing you want to do. The arms are literally just to hold it and hang. So once you have this, now it's all in my legs. I drive my hips forward, I squeeze my glutes, and then I slowly go back down, touch the floor, same thing, come forward, and then slowly come down. The last thing, again, bend those elbows and come up. That's not what we're doing.
So I do have a question for you, Andrew. How do you cue people to not squat the weight up? Because I feel like a lot of times we see people kind of get here into this nice low position, and they almost squat the weight back up, right?
I mean, that's cueing again. It's the same as the barbell. I really do think that the last thing is, like, again, squatting where you're coming up and then going. It's just keeping that chest high, planting your feet too. That's something that's really important. And then from here, chest again, and I'm all using my glutes and my hamstrings to really drive up.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go. If you have any questions, go ahead and DM us on the gram or on Facebook. But we hope that you guys try out deadlifts, and if you have any questions, flag us down in the gym and we'll help you out.